All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He's got room to roam. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Yes, it's down close. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, it's big time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
70, Dragon 60, Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On 1st down, Jackson forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's a give on first and goal. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's second and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting more pieces together.
Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on second and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
Going from the gun here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game. The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Bengals 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. They're on it, that's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Return coming from the 6. They crush it right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And it sets up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. The designed run. Jackson keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. Now, I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Pistol snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar out of the pistol. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 21-14 our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going ground on first and goal. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and goal at the Bengals 4-yard line.
Change it. Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey, shut. Sit up.
Blitz coming, Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Check. Check up.
Right up the gut. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Trying the comeback route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 36-yard line.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll work against the blitz. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Cuddy. Cuddy.
They'll throw it here on first. That one complete to Turner. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's a man right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Panther 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one connects. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first down, they'll run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 41.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Shoots another one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs from 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
There you go. Now Jackson loses the ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Lamar back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Cut at the 10-yard line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Hand off to the back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Now it's Lamar. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready, set.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60, 79, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt. 18, Rodney.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's grabbed. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 2. At their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw for Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
So far, this script has dictated some early looks for this running back, and then you see the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Reaches the 30. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down, here's Lamar. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect from your teammates.
Shoots away from one. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson to throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in a hurry up here. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away, and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Stop. A gain of only 1. It's 4th down.
79 Brock.
You're going for this. He's got Turner downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 left, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Headed out right. Rose caught. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 16 4-point ball game. Now we'll see them try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's complete. Right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
4th down, it's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Ravens 35.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st down, Jackson. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Bengals get to it! And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Brought in right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep running away with this. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
66, Ravens 35.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. Continuing to move past the 45. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now it's Jackson. Lays out. What a catch. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson throwing here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
First and 10.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
A 7-yard.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's get hurt. Look, Cavity Lions. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. some space as he crosses the 45. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's out in the clear. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hit, Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready, rock.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Get it. 70.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
180.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Caught, nice gain left side. No one's around him. He's got space. Has room down the left sideline. He's to the 10. He could do it. He's to the 10. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
60 bucks. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Fits it through the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to push one deep down the right.
I'm not not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
70 Ranger. Let's
Looking to throw again on second down. He's going to try another deep one here. Pass it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious foul.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's now second and goal.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
60 Eagles. Back at 60.
Fourth down, pass coming. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Sending him on the dime. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.